Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing our WWE No Mercy 2016 review. Oh my god. Just finished watching No Mercy. I'm physically shook. Like, literally with excitement and sort of frightened at the same time of what happened. So we'll get into it later in the review. So, pre-show, Kurt Hawkins come out, announced his debut will be this Tuesday, I believe. So it will be not tomorrow, but the next day. So it will be 2 days from now. Kurt Hawkins debuted. I was hoping he would debut at the pay-per-view to give him a little bit more hype, but you know, whatever. At least he appeared. Then we had pretty much an 8-man tag: American Alpha and the Hype Bros versus the Vaudevillains and the Ascension, and that was a decent match. I'll give it a little 7 out of 10. I mean, there were some good spots in there. Jason Jordan botched the pin, basically. Chad Gable was really supposed to be tagged in so he could go for the pin. Epic fail, but, you know. We actually started out with a WWE Championship match. Let's sink that in. Okay, I'm going to break this down as lovely as I can. So AJ Styles, absolutely phenomenal competitor. Dean Ambrose, don't really give a shit about. John Cena, okay, decent. He brought back the U.S. title pretty much, so I have some respect for him. Ambrose, he just needs to stop doing the suicide dives. He makes him look awful every time he does them. They did smartly take in progression with the double tap out. So AJ Styles tapped out to Ambrose, who had the calf killer on, and Cena, who had the STF on. I thought, well, shout out to Mr. Creepy Boss, who might be watching this video. I don't know if you are or not. But he mentioned that it should be one-on-one just as soon as if AJ taps out, because the champion technically tapped out to both men, so both men should compete for the title. But AJ took advantage after Cena hit the A, I believe, and then hit him with a steel chair in the back. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles retains the WWE Championship. People were saying it was a stupid ending. I don't really see anything stupid about it. I mean, it would have been nice if a steel chair Styles clash, you know. But I'm going to give that review, that match, an 8 out of 10. Not a good ending, but a great match. Then I believe we had Nikki Bella versus Carmella. God. I'm going to give basically a little bit of an analysis on this one also. So Carmella locked in the, what is the code of silence or the code of honor, something like that. She locked it in 2 different times. If you're going to make somebody build like you build them to beat Nikki Bella the whole pay-per-view, do not make them lose the pay-per-view match. That's the only problem about this pay-per-view that I had, to be honest. I want Carmella to be built up so she can go for the women's title, not Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella's already had her longest women's title reign, Divas title reign, or whatever. I don't really like to call them Divas, but, you know. So Carmella should have won, but Nikki Bella won. I'll give it a decent 8 out of 10. That's pretty decent for a women's match, you know. Then I believe we had I believe it was the tag team title match, I think. We had the tag team title match. We had Rhino and Heath Slater versus the Usos. I just seen WWE on the American Alpha versus the Uso feud. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if it's SmackDown creative team that's booking this, or it's Raw's creative team that booked this pay-per-view. I mean, although I do give this a pay-per-view a good review, I mean, you'll see later on in the video, I just don't see the booking reasons behind this, because the Usos could have easily won. Then they would have feuded with American Alpha for the tag team titles. But you're making the feud worthless without it being with the title, if you know what I'm saying. I don't like a worthless feud for nothing, you know? Unless it's something like Bray versus Orton, which we'll get to in a little bit. So Becky Lynch was pronounced injured. Sorry about that. Becky Lynch is pronounced injured. Alexa Bliss still has a match, though, tonight. So, keep in mind of that. And I believe then we had Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz. Or no, it was Baron Corbin versus Jack Swagger. What am I thinking? Oh, I forgot to rate the after Heath Slater and Rhino versus the Usos. At least a 7 out of 10. I didn't like that finish with the gore. Made the Usos look weak. They've lost 2 times to him. I mean, you can't really destroy them anymore. I guess you can't. Okay. Then we're going to Baron Corbin versus Jack Swagger. Easily one of my favorite matches. I like Baron Corbin getting the win at least. You know, that was decent. Baron Corbin got the win. I'm not too actually sad about that. I mean, at least Baron Corbin got a win, you know. Baron Corbin was actually on the main show instead of the pre-show, which I really appreciate. American Alpha has been on the pre-show though every time, you know. Okay. So Baron Corbin won. I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. Pretty decent. As I've heard from Heel Diggy, like I need to put more pressure on the wrestlers. Like when I need to critique them a little bit more. But you know, I can't really hate on them because you know I don't like. I like the way that they they're putting their life into this business. Like they're risking everything just for us. You know, I can't really hate on them, but in the same time, I can be a little bit critical. Like you know. So then we had, I believe it was Ziggler versus Miz, right? Yeah. Okay. It was Ziggler versus Miz. So Ziggler versus Miz, absolutely fucking tastic. There was nothing that could have stopped this match from being over 5 stars. Nothing. Like literally, 2 of probably the best mid card people right now went at it in a career versus title match. Something that we haven't seen in quite some time. I mean, when's the last time you've seen somebody put their career up for a minor title? I mean, I've seen people put it up for a little, like the world title, you know? So, I mean, this was probably one of, I don't know, people have been saying it as match of the year. I did see match of the year candidate in it. I mean, it was, don't get me wrong, like everybody's going to be yelling at me in the comments. It was great. Match was absolutely fantastic. I love the point where Miz was making fun of Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, got his boot taken off, and then Ziggler super kicked him. 1, 2, kick out. And then the Spirit Squad even come out. What the fuck? Amazing, you know? So Spirit Squad come out, tried to cost him. Maurice sprayed perfume in Ziggler's face. Miz hit about 3 skull-crushing finales. Ziggler kicked out. Ziggler hit 2 super kicks. Miz kicked out of 1 of them. And Dolph Ziggler won the Intercontinental Championship. Like, stupid fucking rumors that Ziggler was going to be leaving WWE. He's going to renew his contract. Do not worry about that. But now, since the title's off of Miz, Miz is probably going to go to Monday Night Raw, no doubt, to make it a little bit more that great because he can probably go for the United States title or something. I hope he don't get overshined if he does go to, you know, if he does go to Raw. But great match for Ziggler. I'm going to give that definitely 9 out of 10. I mean, I can't give it perfectly 10 out of 10 because there was some botches like the springboard, like the sort of like the bounce off powerbomb that Miz does. He's added that into his moveset as of late. Then I believe they had Alexa versus Naomi. I was questioning why this match happened. Like, are they going to set up a triple threat Becky, Alexa, Naomi? Or are they going to add Nikki into the picture and make it a fatal 4-way at Hell in a Cell? Or is it going to be something different, you know? So, really questioning what they do. And Naomi picked up the victory. I did not get to watch this match wrestling-wise. Like, I heard all the commentary. I was busy, editing. But I rewatched it before the Bray match, So it was a decent match, Before, yeah, the promo was longer than the match, I think. Bray's promo was longer than the match. Bray versus Orton promo was longer than the whole match was, actually. So, now we're gonna get on to Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. I'm gonna say there was some very decent spots. The still step spot where he hit the senton on the, you know, he hit the senton on the still steps. Randy Orton RKO. I don't think he actually hit an RKO like he went for one, I think. Uh, Bray Wyatt hit the Sister Abigail. Luke Harper returned. The lights went out. Luke Harper returned. Finally. I've been waiting for Luke Harper. He's finally back. And I don't think anything can stop him now. Now I have Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. Hopefully that they go for the tag team titles. That'd be pretty awesome. Overall pay-per-view review, definitely 9 out of 10. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Stay tuned for more reviews on the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.